Good evening everyone, Play45 here. So, Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 1 came out recently, and I decided that I want to share my early impressions on the season. Do I think it's good so far, or do I think it's bad? But if you want to support me, please consider using code Play45 in the Fortnite item shop. So first, let's talk about the Battle Pass. So first up in the Battle Pass we have Nyanja, and I think the skin is pretty good. Probably one of the weaker skins in the Battle Pass in my opinion, but it's still really good. I really like his robotic hand. That hand looks really cool. And I like that he has like two tails. Well, it's kind of just one tail but just split into two. And the hoodie looks really good. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of Doggo, just as a cat. Then we got Jade, and I absolutely love this skin. I really like her outfit, and the color scheme is just really good. I really like that she has like casual stuff on, like the jacket and the skirt, but then she also has like some samurai stuff on as well, and I think it looks really good. Then we have Kendo, and this skin is kind of just fine honestly. It's kind of basic in my opinion, I don't really care that much about it, but I do think it looks better with the Demon Hunter Kendo style. Then we got Shadowblade Hope, and this skin looks incredible. This is like Hope in a ninja outfit, and I just love Hope's design in general. And like combined with the ninja outfit, she just looks incredible. The color scheme is of course great as always with Hope, and yeah, this skin is just really good. Then we got Daigo, and honestly, this skin is fine. Like it's a little cool, but I don't really care that much about it. Then we got Hero Baymax. And I think it's really cool that we got Baymax in the game, and I think they translated Baymax really well. Although one complaint I have is that there is no edit style for him without the armor on. I wish we could have a Baymax without the armor on honestly. But you know, I have a little theory on that. I have a feeling that the reason there's no unarmored Baymax edit style in this skin is because I think they're probably gonna be selling an unarmored version of Baymax in the item shop later. I don't know, I just have a feeling about it. But I do think his Samurai Baymax style is pretty cool. I really like when Fortnite makes like original edit styles for collab skins. I just think it looks really cool. Then we got the Night Rose, and I think this skin looks really good. Like the regular edit style is cool, but then we get to the tactical Night Rose edit style and it just looks incredible. The color scheme is really good. I really like the samurai type armor on this. Like the shadow stuff coming out of her, the horns are really good, but the eyes, she has like glowing yellow eyes and it just looks super good honestly. And then we got Godzilla evolved as a secret skin, and I'm really happy with how they translated Godzilla into the game. I think Godzilla looks really cool, although it's sad that we're gonna have to wait till January 17th to be able to use him, but it's still a really cool skin. So overall, I think the Chapter 6 Season 1 Battle Pass is really good. But now, let's talk about the map. So I think the map this season is actually really good, especially compared to Chapter 5, because the Chapter 5 map wasn't really the best in my opinion. It just felt so desaturated, but this map has a lot more color and I love it. I really like when Fortnite maps are just full of color, and I think this one does it really well. I love that like every location is based on like Japanese architecture and Japanese culture, and I know that I said that with the Chapter 5 map. There wasn't really much variety since pretty much all of the name locations were like European architecture stuff. But here's the thing, first off, I think that even though all these locations are Japanese themed, they're all just so unique from each other. And secondly, I just kind of like Japanese architecture more than European architecture. So yeah, I think the map is just really good and really vibrant and cool. And now let's talk about the weapons and items. And firstly, I just want to say that I'm super glad Hitscan is back. Like, I have no idea why they decided to get rid of Hitscan in Chapter 5. I should probably stop talking about Chapter 5 since I'm gonna make an entire video on that. So I should probably save my thoughts on Chapter 5 for that video and just focus on Chapter 6 here. But yeah, I'm really glad that we got Hitscan back. And the weapons this season feel so good to use. Like, I don't think there's a single bad weapon honestly. Like, when I'm in a match, I usually struggle with figuring out what I want to pick up. And I think that's a good thing, because that just means the loot pool is so good that you just can't decide what to choose. And also I really like the new Oni masks. Those are really cool. We got like the fire only mask and the void only mask. The fire one is pretty cool, and the void one, I actually haven't used it to the full potential yet, but I've seen what it can be used for, and honestly, it can be incredible. And also we got the Typhoon Blade, I'm pretty sure it's called, and that item is just super fun to use. I'm always a sucker for melee weapons in this game, because they're always just amazing, and this one is also super amazing. It's super good like up close in combat combat, which is pretty much the case with every melee weapon, of course. But this one is just OP. Like, you move around so much when you attack people. And yeah, I think the weapons and items overall this season are amazing. And now, let's go over to the movement. So we did get some new movement this chapter, and honestly, I really like it. Like, we got the wall running, which I think is kind of cool. I haven't really used it that much, but I think it's kind of cool. Then we got the wall jumping, which I think is really cool. And we also got like the ledge jump, where you jump higher off a ledge. And I mean, it's cool. And when you fall, you can like hold down the space bar and then you roll, which is also kind of cool. Those two are nice additions, but I don't really care that much about them. But the other movement I think is really cool and really nice additions. Now I think we should talk about the bosses. Because the bosses this season are so fun. It's super fun to fight the bosses. Like, from what I've seen, there are only 2 bosses, and also some bosses that are just scattered around the map. The one at Demon's Dojo is actually really cool. Like, visually, it's just super cool, with like the giant Oni pulling the strings of the tier 100 skin. And also at Demon's Dojo, there are also like these shadow creatures that only move when you look at them. I think it's pretty cool. They can be a little annoying sometimes when you fight the boss and then they just appear out of the corner and you have to waste bullets on them instead of using them on the boss. And then we also get like a boss that spawns like in the middle of the match. I think it's called Shogun X. At least that's what the skin's called. But yeah, that boss fight is super cool. I know a lot of people have said this, but it honestly feels like an Elden Ring boss fight. Like, he's just super big and he teleports all over the place and has some powerful attacks. I just think it's super cool. The only thing is that the boss lasts so long that most likely you're gonna get third partied. And especially since he has some pretty good loot when you kill him. But yeah, the bosses are amazing. And I'm super excited to see how good the Godzilla boss is gonna be when that gets added. But now, let's talk about the storyline. The only thing I know about the storyline this season is that a 0-point shard came to this reality and Hope and Jones have gone here to check it out. But other than that, the storyline hasn't really gone anywhere at the time of recording this video. Because when I'm recording this video, the storyline challenges hasn't come out yet. But I do have high hopes for the storyline this chapter, especially since they brought back the cinematic trailers. But, you know, I should probably stop getting my hopes up for the storyline, honestly. I always get my hopes up for the storyline finally becoming good, but then Epic Games just doesn't care about it at all. So I should probably stop getting my hopes up. But at the same time, I've just loved the Fortnite storyline so much. I just want it to become great again. But now let's just talk about some miscellaneous stuff. Like, for example, Simple Edit. Simple Edit is a new feature Epic added that just makes it easier to edit. Like, you just click one button and it just edits for you. And I really like this change, honestly. Even though I've played Fortnite since 2018, I've always sucked at editing. Even now I suck at editing. But now there's this Simple Edit feature and I love it. I can finally start editing. And also the Fortnite crew changes, I did make an entire video on this, so if you want to hear my full thoughts on it, please consider checking out that video. But yeah, I really like these changes. You get 4 passes with 1 subscription. You get so much for what you pay for. And also the new sprites, the like small little creatures, they are really cute and can be really useful. You got like the wind sprite that when you use it, it creates like an updraft so you get launched up into the air. We also got the water sprite, which kind of works like the shield keg. And I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 sprites. At least those are the only 2 I've encountered. And also, I think Epic has actually listened to a lot of criticism, since this chapter so far just feels completely opposite from chapter 5. Like, hit scan is back, the map is vibrant, there's a lot of variety in the locations, the weapons are actually good. So overall, I think this is an incredible start to the chapter, and I hope Epic Games can keep up this level of quality throughout the entire chapter. So yeah, what do you guys think about this season so far? Let me know in the comments below. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!